Hey guys, I'm Colwen. Got another Transformers video today. I've got Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Decepticon Airwave and Transformers. Oh my goodness, hold on. Siege Cybertron War for Cybertron Storm Cloud and Visper. And I'm not sure which is which. So when we get into it, I'll just say the black one and the purple one. I have them decked out with a bunch of cool effect parts. On the purple plane here, I've got different stuff going on. He's blasting out his butt and blasting out his hands, so that's funny. I'm gonna pull them off here. And over here on the black one, I used this swish part on his leg. And we will use those again later on. And I've got all these things pegged all over Airwave. Let me go ahead and get them all off. It is fun to be able to use these. So let me go ahead and talk about the little Micromaster dudes first. These are recent modern Tart Micromasters made in like 2020, 22 or so. They got some pretty decent height on them. Let me bring in the older Micromasters. It is nice to see that they got bigger when they remade them. And then here are some other more modern Micromasters. We'll bring Airwave up in here, and we'll bring over Film Noir Spider-Man. We'll bring in Scourge, Hubcap. And here is Soda Can. I've got the Siege car guys. So you can see, compared to another Siege Deluxe, Airwave here is kind of bulky. It's kind of nice. The Micromaster dudes have bowl jointed shoulders on the black one, bowl jointed hips, and really strong hinged knees. Yeah, they're really stiff, so be careful with those. And the other one has bowl jointed shoulders. Do he have elbows? He does not have elbows, but the other one has elbows. He has no hands, but he has ports for effect parts, no waist, bowl jointed hip, nice knees, and yeah, the hips are kind of loose. Let's get a closer look at them. I like their detailing going on here. They do look good. They both got relatively clean backpacks, which is kind of nice to see. Okay, so let's go ahead and transform these two dudes. They transform pretty simply. The purple one, the black one, the nose cone folds over, and you can see they've got fairly simple, clean backpacks. Everything just compresses up on the back. Fold down the nose cone, bring the arms and hook the elbows down so that you can bring them up. Don't they go over like that? Where do the feet go? Yeah, there we go. That's where the feet go. No, they don't go like that. They're supposed to rotate down here like this. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. The elbows get used to push the engines up, and then the engines go up between the wing tips, and then the feet come in here. Now there's a slot there, and a tab there, and a tab there, and a slot there. And it goes together like that. And I have it a little bit wrong, but we're going to go with it. So this one here, hopefully I can transform this one a little bit easier. Bring down the nose cone, straighten down the wings. The arms have little tabs that are going to go into little slots underneath the wings. There we go. Use the ball joint to kind of twist the arm back a little bit, and then the toes are just gonna fold up, and wow, that was perfect. That was beautiful. This is literally, he is just laying down on his stomach and is flying around by breathing hot air out his mouth. Is there a handlebar or something around here, a way that I can fold? Because I think oh, there we go. That's what I needed to find. There we go. Fold out the little handle. Let me repeg the feet into place. Let me put the arms back into place. There we go. So, we have two kind of science fiction-y looking little airplane things. One like stealth bomber, and one, you know, like starfighter kind of thing going on here. Let me bring in Flak and the other guy. See how they compare together. And here are the other MicroMasters. So again, it's nice to see that MicroMasters definitely got bigger as they came into the modern era. Now these are cool ones because they actually come with a weapon mode. You're going to fold the nose cone on the purple one up like that. And we've already exposed the peg, and they're going to just peg together like this. And then we can take the blue swoosh effect and put that on there. Oh, yeah, put it on the other side actually. Put it on the other side. And Airwave can wield planes as a sword. Come on. Planes as a sword is awesome. And they match. Decepticon. I'll put these guys over here. And we will get into transforming Airwave himself. Articulation actually. He's got a swivel head. He's got swivel at his arms. He's got, well, you know, he's got straight swivel there. He's got an in and out. He's got a hinge. He's got a waist joint. He's got a universal jointed hips. He's got thigh swivels and knees, and he's got ankles. So he does have kind of a lot of polar visibility. I like the head sculpt. This is a little flat, chunky dude. He's got a very clean backpack. Like it's okay stuff. Now transformation. Yeah, you're just gonna rip everything apart. And at this point, really, the only bit of transformation is you're gonna click that together there. Take the head. Can we turn it 360? We can turn it 360, and then flip it down like that. Take the upper torso and face it to the backwards. Okay, you're gonna look at the back, and take this thing here and turn the waist to where you can tab it in on both sides. Then using these ports on the bottom, you're going to port this on top like that. Take the weapons off the other arm and orientate the arm with both pegs going up. Okay? Put both arms off the side and come to the legs. Take the legs and split them open. So here's the leg facing towards you, okay? You're gonna take the thigh and pull it out to the side like this. Then, using the feet, we will peg the feet into these, back onto the hip, onto the thighs actually. Yeah, that's where the thighs were. Then, we'll take that orange piece from earlier, the arm, and we're going to stick it inside here to help reinforce things. I might have done that backwards actually. Hold on a second. I need to go the other direction. Because these two little tab pieces keep. Oh yeah, they tab into the back of these treads. They peg into the back of the treads, so that keeps everything all together. Then we take this part up here, peg it on top there. Take this part, and we make ourselves a little air traffic control tower. And then we can put these into the ports that were for the shoulders. So we have some defense weaponry. And we can land the planes on the mobile airstrip carrier. That would be very useful, wouldn't it? So you got Airwave here in his mobile platform. Like seriously, if the United States Air Force could build giant machines like this that could roll across the open area and be a mobile landing platform, they absolutely would. This would just be insane. It's got a little air traffic control tower over here. It's got some mounted weaponry. Let's go ahead and bring over Ironworks. You can see how they look side by side. Now, there's really no space on Airwave here right now for him to combine or connect with the other guy, so we'll show that in other modes. There we go. That's an aircraft carrier standing on its backside. Let's bring over Film Noir, Spider-Man, and Soda Can. Drop it back down. And I can bring in Scourge and Hubcap. And, like, I legitimately would imagine that this guy is actually, like, 12, 10, 15 times bigger than either. Now, these guys don't scale well at all together. Let me bring in the Siege Carbots. So, we got the aircraft carrier, we talked about that. In order to do his other mode, I need to break him back down to his component parts again. So if you give me a minute. Okay, so I've got Airwave back in his component pieces for his battle base mode. And this thing's kind of confusing and weird to mess around with. So I've got the waist already configured appropriately. We're going to take the legs all spread out in their landing platform mode and make sure they're plugged together like this, and take the feet and put them like that. Then we're going to take the waist section, and these two holes are going to peg on in there. And then they want you to rip these parts off. Like so. Like, oh, now that... Ooh, I'm going to have to show that off to my dad later on. He's going to like that part, actually. Okay, so we've got this part separated off. Going to put that there. Then take the front legs and we've got the torso piece here. Oh, okay, that's what it is. That's confusing. I'm looking for pegs when they want you to use the C-clip piece. They want you to use the clip pieces right there. Okay, that's what was confusing me. Yeah, that part's plugged in there. Then we're going to come back to this part over here. Peg that on there like that. Then we take this thing here. And how is this one done? They want it like this. Okay. Oh, and I need to pull out that part there. Put that on there. And then we mount the guns up here and here. And then I can put the tower thing down here. And what this is supposed to represent is like there's this transformed base mode thing they had on the older guy. And you'd put your Minicon guys and your Micromaster guys inside there. It's a thing. I don't really think it's a great thing. We got Film Noir Spider-Man. We've got Scourge. We've got Hubcap. We've got Soda Can. I've got the Siege of Cybertron guys. And let's bring in Ironworks. So yeah, I don't know what to make of this, but the last one of the set's actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get into that one. Let me go ahead and break this guy down again. Okay, so I've got him broke back down again. We're going to take the legs and the upper torso, flip that peg port in there, and put the legs and the torso, the hips and the torso together like this. Then, gonna come here and take the legs, peg one foot on there, the other foot on there, and then we get to take these parts. Let's see, one goes on one side. Is this the way I'm facing it? Oh, no. This is the way it's facing in the instructions. This one is going to go under this side here, and then this one is going to be straightened around so we have it nice and flat, and put that one over there. You can give it back its air command tower there. We can mount some defensive weapons. And we'll go ahead and add some landing strip guys on the platform there. And this is him in his stationary. Well, I mean, maybe he could still move because he still has the treads. But this is in his landing strip mode. And it's a pretty cool mode. I like it. It's got the command area up there. It's got still more peg port things to work with. Let me bring in Film Noir. We'll bring in Scourge. We've got Hubcap. I've got Soda Can here. We've got the Siege car guys completely out of scale. And I'll bring back in Ironworks. And I can demonstrate real quick before I wrap things up how Ironworks can actually... Oh, not that one? Okay, let's try this one instead. There we go. We can peg them together. Now, Ironworks is an Autobot, and Airwave here is Decepticon, but I don't mind. I never minded interacting my figures back and forth. I like the way that looks. And using these clip things, you're supposed to be able to make big old huge city things and have your cars and stuff be able to drive around. And yeah, this is... So, honestly, Airwave here, despite being kind of confusing and being a massive parts former, I like him. And really, if you do get one, get 2 or 3 or as many as you think you can handle, because interacting these guys and swapping these guys back and forth is going to be really, really fun. And I've seen people take 2 Airwaves and make really big, huge robot dudes. And if you're willing to mix all the parts around, that's really where your play value comes with these parts former guys, is buy a bunch of them and just throw them together and see what you come up with. I'm Colwen. I've been talking about Transformers, War for Cybertron, Siege, Base Former Airwave. It's a great figure. I can see he's kind of exploding in price after a while because there's going to be a point where people will lose this parts and they'll lose all kinds of parts that you really do. Oh, that's pinned in place. That's why that won't work. Oh, okay, but still, this piece could get lost very easily, and yeah, the individual parts are going to go up in price at some point. It's going to be hilarious to see. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.